Yo, what's up with it? This your boy Noonie, and this Leo in the third house, back with another reading. This is gonna be another pick a card reading. We're gonna be asking the question, what's your next level up? All right, this is kind of like what's your glow up, what's your next boss up, what's your next major opportunity. I've done readings like this before. It's just a different name, you know what I mean? So I'm just kind of curious to know what's the next up step we're about to have. You know what I mean? I guess our next upswing. I'm gonna say what's our next level up in the title, but you know, I'm just trying to give you the gist of what I'm saying. All right. So I got 4 piles here. As always, who's that? Sorry, reading my comments. Hey, I got 4 piles here. Hey, thanks for being here. You know what I mean? Just thank you for being in those comments, for always inspire me, for giving me those good tips and those good hints. I appreciate those people who showing me the genuine love in the comments, and offering that good motherly advice. I appreciate that very much. Other readers, thank you. I very much appreciate y'all. Appreciate the people that also booked that personal reading. Thank you. I think that's it. I got a couple other, I got some topics that I'm kind of excited about because I really want to see what's going to happen with them. Because, I know I'm supposed to say that this is for entertainment purposes only. So this is for entertainment purposes only. But, these readings be hitting. It's crazy, It's really just crazy. There's no reason it should be this way. No, it is a reason it should be this way. But it's just like, you know what I mean? Bro, it's just like, anyway, I enjoy this. I love the journey. This is such a thrill. I don't know if you can tell how excited I be doing this. Even on days when I'm tired, it's like going to the gym. It's like, I don't feel like doing it. I'm going to get here and I'm going to do it. You know what I mean? Some days you got to take a break. You got to listen to your body or listen to your intuition when it's telling you, time to take a break. And so, but anyway, enough talking because I'll ramble for a minute. I'm just feeling good. I'm about to go to the gym again. So I'm just feeling super good. So I'm gonna get this out the way. Then we're gonna come back and I'm gonna set up another one. So I might drop 2 in a day. Because I always be like, yeah, I'm gonna drop 2 in a day. And then I bite off more than I can chew. I get busy or I get distracted. And then I'm like, dang, I only did 1. So, all right, anyway, enough talking. I'm just feeling good, y'all. Pile 1. This is moss agate. 2 is petrified wood. 3 is green fluorite, and 4 is red jasper, the raw version. All right, so 1, 2, 3, 4, and we're asking. What are we asking again? Oh, what's your next level up? All right. So I'm gonna get started over here at pile 1. Boom, pile 1. So, pile 1. What's your next level up? Did I bring my water? I did. Oh, you could be committing to a Cancer or talking about commitment, communicating about a commitment. This is about you taking the lead. All right. You guys may reconnect, or there might be harsh communication about reconnection. But what your advice so far says is don't let your issues fuck it up. So you got a good thing going right here. All right. So you have not wizard, could be a wizard. You have lizard spirit, right? Dream the world into being. All right. So signs we have. You could be a Cancer. You could be a Gemini. You could be a Sagittarius. Those are the signs I got. Doesn't have to be you. It just could be you. You could be like you could be a traveler. Could be well traveled. Could be somebody who's very nurturing, very loving, or just very, very moody, very emotional, or having a lot of emotional depth in this situation. Because this has to do with intimacy and getting your needs met. So there's communication, and cross-pollinate is about exchanging ideas. So you guys could be having a communication with someone. You're gonna be making room for someone. All right, like how to make. I almost feel like a home, or how to make someone feel at home, how to make someone feel comfortable. Maybe you guys are like trying to figure out what you guys' love languages is. Like, but what I get though is this, that you're going to be able to take the lead in this situation. You're going to basically have the stronghold, all right? You're going to be the root. You're going to be the rock, the strong one here, all right? Because you're going to be the one that gets to speak out, communicate. Not that the other person isn't going to communicate, but you're going to be the one that's going to be able to speak out and speak with a lot of love. Because parrot spirit is about speaking kindly to yourself as well as to others. So when you're speaking kindly to yourself, it's natural that you're going to share that same accommodation to other people. And so that's what's going to be coming next. As your next level up, right? You're going to be able to get your needs met. You're going to be able to gently communicate to people what it is that you need in order to get your intimacy needs met. And so with parrot spirit, this could sometimes be also like, this isn't ruminating, this is repeating, so parrots are about like repeating. When I think of a parrot, I think of them like repeating what they hear you say. They might hear you curse, and then here they are cursing all day long. But I think of like your words that you say to yourself, So this is going to be about how you speak to yourself now. The way you're going to speak to yourself is more gently. And so with root chakra here, this is about reconnecting with yourself first. This is your root chakra, all right? So this is about, grounding yourself, it's almost like the sacral chakra, where you're feeling at home with yourself. But this one is like trusting in yourself to get your needs met. This is what was responsible for getting your needs met, for feeling stable, feeling grounded, feeling present. This is about having you present and able to take in, what's going on around you. So this is what's being activated. You're going to be more aware of what's going on around you and able to communicate clearly and lovingly what it is that you need. This is going to allow you to get your needs met. And, so with dreaming the world into being, this lizard spirit, this is about using your imagination and how you would like to see things play out, and just kind of like going with it and then communicating what it is that you're hoping for with this Gemini energy, which is about being open-minded, being curious, not necessarily already having a predisposed idea of what will happen, and not forcing it. With Cancer energy is about nurturing things, allowing things to run their course. Normally where you would like to be really mad and really irate, you just kind of like, be as a mother and be gentle and understand that even adults are learning, and even adults are somebody's child. And that's pretty much what it is. It's like with this Cancer energy, you're gonna be making new room for emotional healing and emotional nurturing, being more gentle, for a gentler approach. And with luck is on your side, you're going to be more accurate with what it is that you're saying in order to get your needs met. This is having to do with Juno, which is having to do with your intimacy needs, long-term commitments, marriage, fulfillment, partnerships, this is, I also read about Juno being about like marriage, like abusive relationships. So this is about still, this doesn't necessarily mean that you guys are going to have an abusive relationship. There may be a form of abuse that was going on in these dynamics or in your previous dynamics that had to do with not meeting your intimacy needs. And it may have been because you weren't communicating, because we have Gemini energy right next to it with parrot spirit, which most of it has to do with communicating. So you may not have been communicating clearly or lovingly what your needs were. So your next level up is allowing yourself the room and basically giving yourself permission to speak out clearly what it is that you need, and allowing yourself to imagine possibilities that you probably didn't imagine or envision before. All right, so when this is going to come along, all right, so this is what it says. It says the root of the issue for you will make itself known. Be open to the Be open to the information you receive from your body and environment. All right. So it's just like I said, this is going to be about you getting your needs met. All right. And it's saying that you got a good thing going. So with you communicating and expressing your needs and expressing your intimacy, well, you're expressing your intimacy needs or expressing how you may have felt, because Juno sometimes can be about, like I said, abuse, spousal abuse. So this could also be about like feeling like being taken advantage. Maybe one spouse or one partner or one friend is being more giving or being more nurturing or being more talkative or communicative than the other, you know what I mean? Or sharing more resources than the other. And you're going to be able to clearly and articulate, you're going to be able to clearly articulate what it is that you're feeling and what it is that you need. All right. And you're not going to be closed, because with lizard spirit here in the upright, that means that you're not going to have a closed mind when it comes to it. So you're not going to be like, well, I can't ask for that, they're not going to give me that. You're going to dream possibilities that to you at one time may never have existed. So this means that you're going to be open now to seeing things or to imagining something in the way that you would like it to, and then communicate it, which is a good chance of you getting what you want when you can pick up a clear picture of what it is that you would like and then get it. When you go to the grocery store, sometimes you go in there without a wonder of what you're going to get. And most times when you go into the grocery store without a list or without an idea of what you want to get, you go in there and get out and come out with a whole bunch of bullshit you don't really need. And so that's kind of like how it is. It's not kind of, it is like that with relationships. When you don't really know what it is you want, or when it comes to getting your needs met, when you don't really know what you need, it's hard to get it met. So this level up is going to allow you, this is like on some adult shit. I like this. All right. So this is allowing you to get what you need by communicating how you feel, and communicating, basically like taking the lead, taking charge. This is what I want. This is what I need. You're going to be the boss. You know what I mean? Not necessarily in a negative way. This is in a loving, motherly, nurturing way. When your mother comes to you with that tone, she's for real. And that's how you're going to be coming off, with this genuine tone, like, yeah, I love you. Yeah, I'm here for you. Yeah, I'm supportive and I'm nurturing. Yes, but this is what I need, and you're not going to be afraid to do it, but because both ways, this is just about you speaking with love. And because I notice Sagittarius energy is here, this means that there's a lucky chance of one of two things happening. One, because this is an opportunity for you to learn more about yourself, or two, this is an opportunity for you to learn more about what your needs are and the compatibility in your relationships around you. And this is going to allow you to take charge. So you're going to be a leader in your life as well as a leader in your relationships. So if I'm not going to say that this is, I'm saying it for a gentler way, because I can't figure out any other way to put it, because there's so many words I'm hearing, but it's control, right? And it's not like it's in a subtle way. It's in a seductive way. You get control by giving it away, in a sense, but by giving it away by giving your vulnerability away, of letting them know, hey, this is how I'm feeling. I came from a generation where we felt like if we tell people how we really feel, you're deemed as weak, soft. People are going to take advantage if they know that you need them. People are going to take advantage if they know what you need. All they got to do is keep it from you. No. If I'm asking for what it is that I really want and they're not able to get it for me, that's fine. That means that I still have opportunity to go find what it is I want, or allow what I want to come to me. I don't have to be over here. But if I don't even announce that my needs are not being met, or what my needs are, how can anybody fulfill them? So this is going to come at a time when you're feeling like your relationships are unstable, with the Four of Wands, and you're feeling disappointed, where you're really wanting to seize an opportunity with unstable relationships, yet still kind of undecided or in two minds about what direction you want to take those relationships. And so what's going to probably clear it up is once you start communicating what your needs are, then maybe you won't be so indecisive about what direction you need to take, because it's almost like looking back at previous relationships that were unstable and thinking maybe they could be repaired if I had spoken out what I needed. And maybe this is true, and then it's also looking at the instability in terms of, of yourself. Because, Four Wands for me sometimes is also about the inner stability. A lot of the cards represent the inner stability, or the inner dimensions of ourselves. So for me here, this is about the inner stability of yourself and seizing an opportunity to examine this, to look at you being in two minds. Of being indecisive, of maybe possibly wanting to either be single and alone, or wanting to possibly be in a long-term commitment. There's like and this doesn't even have to always be like in a relationship in terms of like male and male, or female and female, or male and male, or, male to female, whatever the case. It doesn't have to necessarily be like romantic, but it can be friend-wise. This could also be like business-wise, whatever the case may be. When it comes to long-term commitments, you're going to be able to express what your needs are, and this is going to make it easier for them to get met. All right. And this is only going to be at a time when you're in an indecisive energy of, or two minds of wondering, should I push forward? Should I go backwards? Should I repair old relationships? Should I, I'm kind of bored. I'm kind of dissatisfied with what's being offered, with what's going on right now. And it's kind of like this energy of wanting to leave from relationships without speaking your truth. And then at the same time, wanting to stay in relationships and speak your truth. And so you may decide, decide what to do, but I'm feeling like either way, you're going to make room for this, and you're going to probably express from here on out what your feelings are, what your true emotions are, you know, in order to get your needs met, like speaking out what your true needs are and internalizing it. You know what I mean? I don't see no hermit here, but this is more about you taking the lead. You know, usually when I'm looking for the hermit, it's usually for, you know, introspection. Because usually when you do introspection, that's when you recognize what your needs are. But with this root chakra here, that means that you're pretty much already grounded within yourself. So you're already aware of who you are. You know, that's an awareness. So you're already aware of who you are, and you're being aware of what's going on around you. And so I guess maybe you picked up a pattern, because this could be about picking up patterns. When you're grounded, you can see what things are like misplaced or not, like they don't go together. You know when things don't go together. You can feel something's off. You're like, that doesn't go right. Or the way this is working, this isn't that. You know, you can recognize it when you spent time alone. But with this sacred, with this root chakra here, this is about being grounded and being aware of where you are and what's going on. We're aware of dynamics, aware of just everything around you. All right. So here's your advice. It says, manifestation, believe in yourself, trust your instincts, and follow your heart. For in doing so, you shall manifest all your heart's desires. The life you have so long aspired to create will soon manifest. All right, and this is third eye chakra. Oh no, this is the throat chakra. So this is also about communicating, though. You know, so it could be about intuition here as well, because it could be like, it's like a bluish greenish to me. But in my other deck, this color was my throat chakra. So let's just give it both. Let's just say it's both. Say it's your intuition and it's your throat chakra. This is about speaking your truth, internalizing what other people have to say to you, taking it for either face value or seeing what resonates and what fits, you know, seeing the truth in it, always speaking truthfully, allowing nothing but truth to exist between the two of you. All right. And then that third eye chakra is about seeing yourself clearly and seeing the situation clearly. All right. None of that Pisces stuff. All right. No offense to my Pisces. Here. All right. So sacral chakra, or this is root chakra. Look, root chakra, same color, right? I would say so. Root chakra, again. So you got a prayer. Dear God, help me always to remember that this present life is but a fleeting moment within eternity. Help me always to remember that this life is but a dream. Help me always to remember that you exist within everyone and everything. Help me always to remember that love is all there is and all else is an illusion. Thank you. All right. So, Pile 1, that was your reading. Thanks for watching. This your boy Noonie, and it's Leo in the third house. Boom. Pile 2. So, Pile 2, what's your next level up? Ooh, could be getting a new home. Could be moving in with somebody. There's going to be going through a transformation. Okay. So, let's put that there. All right. Ego might be getting in the way somewhere in here. Pride, you know, self-respect, something like that. Because it's going on with something. So I'm looking at this now as a death card. This is the butterfly spirit. It's looking like the death card. But what I'm getting here is having to do with feeling at home with yourself. You know, dealing with foundation or dealing with some sort of foundation. Now, it could be a home. Doesn't have to be. Let's go with the signs real quick. You could be a Cancer. You could be a Leo. You could be a Libra. You could be a Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio. And that's what I got. Okay? A lot of Cancer and Leo energy, because I got 2 suns, you know, so this also has to do with your personal power and integrity, right, as well as some of your shadow side here. All right, now what I'm looking at is there's going to be an alliance here, so there may be a coming together here. This is having to do with your soul's growth, learning lessons here. I think having to do with your family values and maybe connecting them with the way that you express yourself. All right, and this could do with divination. Right, because this is what's showing up here. This is your solar plexus here too, but I see a lot of solar plexus here. So in form of this, you're going to be in, at this time, whenever this is coming through, you're going to be in a form of being grounded within yourself, being stable within yourself, and having a level of integrity. All right, having a level of authority as well somewhere, because like you've been waiting on the fruits of this to pay off. You know, you might have been kind of feeling a bit insecure about your housing, maybe, because it feels like house, like you might be having a house come in here. And at the same time, it feels like you're building some type of alliance or um, some type of structure with somebody, or some type of business, or you know what I mean? It's some type of alliance that's coming in here, all right? And it's going to activate you. It's going to activate the way you express yourself, the way that you're seen in the world, or the way that you put yourself out in the world, all right? And you're going to be in this energy of feeling like you need time alone, feeling like, maybe stuck emotionally, because I've got this Queen of Cups right next to the Four of Wands. And this could be being stuck with your passions and desires, emotionally kind of just like, kind of emotionally disassociated from them, not quite feeling them, not feeling the passion or desire for them, not feeling stable in them, and so for the fourth, see, I'm looking at now fourth, and the fourth house is Cancer. So you could be just dealing with the Cancer, and there may be a feeling of maybe missing a house or missing stability. This could be that as well. And there's a Justice here. Maybe you're waiting for this to end, because it's betrayal. You know what I mean? You're now waiting on the fruits of your labor to pay out. That's what's going to be happening. You're going to be waiting on the fruits of your labor to pay out. And what I'm getting is there's going to be some type of alliance is going to come in. Maybe with a Leo. Maybe a Leo's moving in, or I don't know, it's like your family values are changing, and it's like you're learning more information, you're getting more information, and this could come through divination, you know what I mean? But you're getting a lot more information. This is helping activate your confidence. This is helping activate your self-esteem, all right? This is allowing you to recognize the transformation as it's forming, because that's why I remember I was telling you the butterfly was looking like the Scorpio in the middle, right? Even though it doesn't look like Scorpio, but it was just kind of give me the feel of Scorpio right in the middle. It was like you were stopping or kind of like observing your transformation. And that's what this is about. It's like you're going to see the transformation from a better perspective, and it's going to you're going to actually recharge yourself. And this is going to allow you to have a more healthy sense of pride. That's what I'm really feeling here, because you're going to get over this betrayal that's happened, this letdown. You're going to pretty much get over that, because you're still here. You're here, home, stable, getting justice. This is balancing itself out. You're going to be in that energy of things balancing themselves out when you're starting to recognize that you have some foundation here, and other people are going to come in with you to help you feel more at home. So this is what I'm getting now. I get that you're going to have new people that are coming around, new people that are coming into your life. They're going to be building you up, helping you feel more stable and grounded within yourself. This is going to help you get over past betrayals. You've probably been waiting on this for a while with this Seven of Pentacles. You've probably been waiting on this for a while, and we have recharge. So you've probably been waiting on this transformation for a very long time, and what it's saying though is that this is going to boost your ego. This is going to give you that healthy sense of self-respect and healthy sense of accomplishment, or that's the word that comes out, accomplishment. You're going to feel like you've accomplished something, because this is Earth school, so I'm feeling like you've learned a lot of lessons. And this is, I don't see the Capricorn, what's it called, the end of a tough cycle, but that's what it feels like here. It's like you've done a lot, you've been through a lot, and in the middle here, it's this energy of like the sun's about to shine, it's like this last little bit that they're trying to like kind of pull you back in. That's the energy. It feels like they're kind of pull you back in. And what it's advising you to take this last little bit of time. You might be feeling drained, all right? But just know right now you're shielded, you're protected, you're guarded. You're going through these courses and these lessons for a reason. This is for ancestral teaching. This way, whatever patterns you've been exercising up to this point, you won't be sharing with your offspring. You won't be sharing with the younger generation, friends, family who are younger than you, who look up to you. You won't be sharing misinformation or misguided feelings and emotions with people and projecting on them a reality that they may uptake or intake, you know what I mean? I just get that you're going to have a lot more quality people that are going to be coming into your life. They're going to be boosting you up. This could be spiritual people, because I got divination, or this could be just people who have a higher understanding of life, or who have more spiritual principles. They don't necessarily have to be spiritual like how we see spiritual, but they could be people who have their own spiritual principles. For instance, of like, maybe they wake up at certain times of the day. Maybe they make sure that they only feed their body certain times of the day. Maybe they spend time of mindful thinking. Maybe they're readers. Maybe they do like, progressive things that, help add value to their life throughout the day. These are spiritual practices. We just may not give them the name spiritual. All right. So this would be these type of people who are up on their job, people who are handling their type of business, people who are active. There's going to be an energy of a lot of activity and you kind of recognizing the blessing in this transformation. It's going to happen in between that time when you're just sitting, resting, waiting for your justice to come in, waiting for the tables to turn, waiting for things to come in for you, because the Seven of Pentacles gives me that I'm waiting for this. I've already gotten over what's already, what's already hurt me, what's already taken me or was meant to, take me out. I've already gotten over that. Now I'm learning to trust in me, trusting in my vision, trusting in my voice, because that's how I'm feeling for this justice, like you're sitting, waiting, like I'm trusting in me now. I trust in what I got going on, and it's come from a time where you're taking time to like recharge. And it's not really, see, when recharge shows up in this deck, this isn't like a recharge where you chose it. This was kind of like a recharge that was forced on you, and I say forced as a gentle way, but this is like something that the universe orchestrated for you to be going through, where you're getting some time out to really like sit with this transformation, because you're going through a period of transformation that may feel a bit rugged or a bit rough, and it may not be what you imagine this transformation being, in initial stages, but you're going to get the fruits of your labor. There's potential in this. It's taking a little bit of time, but you've already done the work. The worst of this situation has already, finished itself as well. You're about to come up on the manifestation with the Eight of Pentacles, and there you can work on the finer details of it. But right now, you're just waiting on it to pop. You're just waiting on the seeds of it to pop and show themselves. And that's where you're going to be at when all this is coming in. When these people start coming in and helping you with this transformation and showing you the beauty of this actual transition that you are going through, that's where you're going to be in that energy of, wanting justice, wanting things to go your way, like needing things to balance out, like show me what, give me back what I put out, give me fairness, give me justice. That's what it is. And you're going to be waiting on it, and it's going to be coming, all right, in the form of, it could be like a Leo, could be a Cancer, it could be a Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio, or it could be a Libra. They may be coming in and assisting you, all right? It says, you are finding balance as you see what resonates and what does not. With clear sight, you are safe and protected. That was your advice with your solar plexus, all right? So assistance is going to be coming in, all right? And this is energy, like I said, when you're not, because you could also be feeling like you're not super intuitive or not really trusting in your own intuition at this time, you know what I mean? It could be that energy as well, like feeling like I'm not really getting to the finish line, because now I'm looking at the Four of Wands, the finish line. You could be emotionally feeling that way. You could be feeling like drowned, drained out, like, feeling like I'm not getting to the finish line. I'm not getting the victory. It's not happening for me. That's really what it feels like. It's not happening for me. And that's why I said don't let pride get in your way, which is sometimes meaning that you have higher expectations than what is needed to be, at the moment, what is needed. Maybe you're being a bit too pushy, a bit too bossy. Maybe you need a nap. It's that type of energy. Like, you don't worry about it. There's no need to worry. You're okay. That's really what I'm getting. There's no need to worry. You're okay. You're going through a transformation. You got home right here, which is about your stability, or the fourth house. This is about stability, family, traditions, and all that good stuff. So you're doing okay. There's a lot of love. There's love here, at least self-love, because you got a lot of solar plexus. So there's at least a lot of self-love. And we got sacral chakra here. So there's some creativity going on here, all right? There's some, and we got sacral chakra here too. So we got root chakra and we got sacral chakra here. So there's some creativity and some groundedness in here, and there's some personal power. So this is all coming in for you right about now, all right? This is going to be your next level up, Pile 2. So here's your advice. It says, love. Negative thoughts and feelings are sabotaging your pursuit of happiness. We, your angels, are able, it says, we, your angels, are here to help you heal. Allow our healing light to flow through your heart. Consciously infuse each negative thought or feeling with light, with love and light. Feel both your heart and mind aligning to your soul's sacred purpose, and unleash your divine potential through the power of love. So let me read that one more time. Love. Negative thoughts and feelings are sabotaging your pursuit of happiness. We, your angels, are here to help you heal. Allow our healing light to flow through your heart. Consciously infuse each negative thought or feeling with love and light. Feel both your heart and mind aligning to your soul's sacred purpose, and unleash your divine potential through the power of love. Pile 2. That was your reading. Thanks for watching. This your boy Noonie, and it's Leo in the third house. Pile 3. Yo, Pile 3, you know, at the end when I be like, thanks for watching. This is the end of your reading. You know, I always be feeling like, I'll be feeling like Mr. Rogers. I don't know if he ever did this pose, but I just be feeling like Mr. Rogers, like on screen, you know, telling people, love and light, y'all. Treat each other nice. Be gentle. I just be feeling like that. All right. So, Pile 3, this is going to be a reading right here. So, Pile 3, what is your next level up? Okay. Okay. So I get you might become more emotionally intelligent. All right. I think that might be your level up. But before you get upset, because I know a lot of people don't really like a lot of emotional intelligence. It's not that great of a deal or not that great of a level up or a blessing or whatever. To me, that's great. But I guess to add a little bit more sweetness to it, you got some love coming in with it. We got Venus energy. All right, so you got some love coming in with it and the ability to not overthink. All right, with this pig spirit. You know, I mean, pig spirit in reverse is usually about overthinking, using your mind in a negative way. Instead of looking at all the possibilities, you're looking at all the ways that things could go wrong. So this is what's going to happen. You're going to be internalizing your hidden elements. This is 12th house. This has to do with deeper introspection. So wait, before I go too far, let's give you the signs. So you could be a Cancer, you could be a Libra, you could be a Taurus, you could be a Sagittarius, you could be a Virgo, and you could be a Pisces, okay? Could be your sign, doesn't have to be, just could be the energy that you're rolling in around this time, you know what I mean? All right, so what I'm saying is this, you're gonna be acknowledging your self-limiting beliefs in terms of emotions, all right? So these are like boundaries that you've created that you're not willing to change. In terms of emotions, you know what I mean? Because this comes from fear. All right, these are things that were taught to you. All right, what you're going to be doing though, because 12th house, I was doing some research on the 12th house because I have a placement with someone or in a synastry match with someone, which had me, doing some research because that's what it does. It makes you start like checking into the collective because that's what the 12th house represents. It represents the collective, So this is where all the psychic abilities are because we're all interconnected. So when you have 12th house placements, you have greater psychic abilities, you know what I mean? But I'm going too far off the path right now because that's not where I meant to go. But what I'm saying here is that it has to do with the unseen realm and it has to do with the collective and getting more information, and that's what you're going to be doing. Diving deeper, this is a deep dive and this has to do with emotions. So the moon represents your instincts, right? Represents what you naturally would go after, what you're naturally attracted to, emotionally, what gives you a fulfillment, you know what I mean? What your real, like, it's not your desires, because your desires is your moon. Is your Mars, but your moon is your instinct, what you know to do. It's kind of like, it's your subconscious. It's what you do on autopilot. When you get some time to just kind of nurture yourself and relax and chill, this is your moon, all right? And so this has an underlining understanding in terms of like relationships. And because you have here, what you're going to be doing is internalizing that underlining factor in relationships that have been causing you to overthink. All right, and so we also have grasshopper spirit in reverse, which is about being afraid, not wanting to take leaps. And so with pig spirit right next to it, this is you being a person who overthinks new opportunities in love, based on previous perceptions or based on previous beliefs, self-limiting beliefs, because that's what the 12th house represents as well. It represents your subconscious and the hidden elements in there. That's what they call the house of the undoing or the house of hidden enemies. And 90% of the time, 99% of the time, the most hidden enemy in there is yourself. And that's what it ends up being, when you do a 12th house introspection, because you recognize your limiting beliefs. You recognize, are these really my ideas? Are these really my beliefs? And why do I believe that? And this is what's going to allow you to be more free with your emotional boundaries. This is going to allow you to allow love in You know what I mean? Because you're going to trust in your intuition. All right. So here, because if you look, this is black. This means this is a shadow aspect. So what you're going to be doing is internalizing emotionally the shadow aspects, the feelings that you don't like feeling, and letting them go, letting them out, allowing yourself to process these feelings and to really examine them, because we also have, right here, we also have time for healing. All right. And this is the last quarter moon. This is that last little bit of sliver right before we set new intentions. So this is you clearing out that last little bit of belief that was stopping you from getting new love, new opportunities that you really want. And when Venus beloved shows up, this means that multiple options are around, all right? And you won't be overthinking and messing up the brand new beginnings. You understand? All right? Recognition. This is recognition, recognizing your power, right? And then, so this is going to be in an energy where you're going to be introspective. Look, man, the hermit is introspection. He is introspection. This is what 12th house energy is. So you're going to be in an energy during this time, right, where you're introspecting past disappointments and heartbreaks, all right? Past setbacks. Things that didn't go the way that you hoped they would, but they were really blessings in disguise. You're going to be noticing that. You're going to be picking that up because the new options that are coming in are going to show you why it did not work with the ones in the past. Wow, that's going to be so great. That's the level up. That's the level up. Better options than what you just had. How could you be sad? How could you be sad? You haven't been letting yourself, heal. And that's what's going to happen though. That's the level up. You're going to heal from previous situations that, or previous beliefs, old situations that kept you stuck in your mind that didn't go anywhere with nothing to come of this situation. Emotionally, you're going to recognize that these things that I had in the past aren't going anywhere. They were limiting me from getting what I really want and were having me stuck in my head, afraid to take new opportunities or new risk. All right. And this is going to come at a time when you're in two minds, when your feelings and your heart aren't matching up with this temperance in reverse. This is when your feelings and your heart aren't matching up. This is like being at war with yourself, not at harmony, feeling unlucky, and feeling unlucky in love, And you're going to be introspecting, looking at that, allowing your friends to help you, because they're behind you, allowing your friends to help you, allowing your community to help you, allowing like-minded individuals to help you. And this is going to help you recognize that this has been keeping you in the same pattern. Now, we have the weight in the world. So this is about creating boundaries. You're going to be looking at boundaries. The worst of the situations, the worst of those betrayals that have already happened to you, because this is what nothing will come of the situation. Nothing new will come from those past situations. Nothing's going to grow. Nothing's going to grow. You can work it how you want to work it. But based on the way I'm feeling with these cards, nothing of that is going to grow. What's going to grow is in this new opportunity. You have flower here with recognition. And recognition comes right after this hermit energy, where you're actually doing the deeper dive, the deeper questions, asking yourself, hey, is this for me? Why did this happen? How did this happen for me? You know what I mean? I'm not at peace with it. I'm not I'm not feeling balanced within myself about what happened, but how did this happen for me? How is this a wish in disguise? How is this a blessing in disguise? How? And that's where you're going to be at. And friends and your community and people who have the same like mind as you are going to be in your circle, and they're going to be helping you sort through this. You know what I mean? That's, community. Let's just say you don't have no friends. I could be part of your community. Other readers on here could be part of your community. Other YouTubers, other Instagrammers, other Facebookers, people who maybe share memes in groups. These are part of your community. Your community doesn't always have to be physical, because this is the age of Aquarius. So we are in the technological. We are in the technological age. So there's a lot of ways to connect with people, multitudes of people, a few of people, a lot of people. You know what I mean? We're able to do that now. So you can build a community in easy ways. You know what I mean? LinkedIn, Tumblr, Reddit. You know what I mean? It's millions of ways to create a community to help you of like-minded people. And that's what's going to be going on for you. That's how you're going to know that this blessing is coming about, because you're going to be doing the deeper introspection, and it's going to help you with your emotional resonance. You're going to pick up what things are like going. You're going to have a natural inclination or a natural pull to what things have value, what things are going to add, where things are going. You're going to be able to trust it. And then you won't have to overthink when the new options come in, because you're going to trust what you feel. You're going to trust your intuition. You're going to see how you have been holding yourself back based on prior beliefs. You get that? Okay. So you're going to be in an area where you may have been feeling, because during this time, you're going to be in an energy where you're going to be feeling like you were right. Like, I'm right, they're wrong. And what's going to really happen is you're going to be open to abundance. So right now, or you're going to be open to the unknown. All right, because right now, by placing blame, it's still keeping you in the same pattern and the same thinking. It's a limited belief. It's a limiting belief. And that's going to keep you in the same pattern and cycle. So you're going to need to be aware of that and recognize your power here. Recognize what actually fits with you and what doesn't. Because here it says, weight of the world, we'll say, boundaries, let it go. It's not yours to carry. And that's what it is when it comes to feelings and emotions with these people. Because I don't see any certain people here, but I feel like it's past relationships, because that's what you're going to be looking at. Because perception in this deck, I know, deals with emotions, and it deals with recognizing what your partner needs, like recognizing instinctual needs and naturally knowing what to do in situations. And so that's what you're going to be noticing. You're going to be looking at the way that you handle situations, or the way that you pick up on what needs are being needed, or pick up on emotional cues, because the moon perception recognizes emotional cues. So you're going to be becoming a lot better at recognizing emotional cues. And this is going to get you better options, because then you're not going to have to be in your head and afraid to take a leap of faith. You're going to recognize your power. I don't know how many times I need to say that. That's what's going to happen. You're going to recognize your power. You're going to be able to get better options. This is like the third pile from like another pile. Like one time it was pile 3, and they were saying like the same similar thing. So people, you're going to get out here and you're going to meet new people. And you don't have to keep worrying or stressing about these past heartbreaks or disappointments. They were really blessings in disguise. Don't worry. You weren't wrong. They weren't wrong. But don't take you're going to be in the energy of feeling like you're right. You know what I mean? I'm right, and instead of just trusting in the unknown. But that's what's going to come anyway, the unknown, which is also the 12th house, the subconscious that you're not aware of. And it's going to come out. And brand new stuff is going to happen for you, all right? Brand new. So let's give you advice. Oh, wait, you got advice here that says, shut your mouth and listen. So when friends are talking, and this is right under the friends, right under the 3 of Pentacles. So friends are going to be giving you positive reinforcement. They're going to people in your community are going to be giving you good information, and it's going to be on you to shut up and listen. You do not know it all. You are not always right, because that's going to be an energy you're going to be in. You're going to be in an energy of thinking that you know it all and that you're always right. And what it's saying is be open to the unknown, because there are things that you do not know and that you are not fully all the way aware of. This is giving me like beginner mind. You know what I mean? Like looking at things from because pig spirit can sometimes be that, where you're overusing your mind, you're overthinking, you're overexerting, trying to think of every possible angle. And here it's saying that you won't need to do that. You just need to follow emotional cues, get rid of those self-limiting beliefs, and then start recognizing the power that you truly have. And this is that charisma, because this is fire energy. So this is charisma. This is charm. This is adventurous energy. This is higher learning. You know what I mean? That's Sagittarius energy. This is also theatrics, Leo energy. And this is also the initiative or assertiveness, Aries energy. So this is all fire energy that you're going to be recognizing what power you have and possess. Okay? So it says you are being shown what is dissonant in your life. So what does not fit in your life? It says allow the beliefs that are not serving you to fall away and be open to your future, to your bright future. Come on, man. Brand new stuff is coming in. Is you ready? Take me with you. You know what I mean? This is part of a soul's journey. All right. These people were probably soulmates, and they were meant to teach you, to help you grow, to help you become this version of yourself. Because you probably were repeating these patterns. You were repeating these patterns of the 12 houses showing up. That means these are repeated patterns that you yourself were not aware of. And that's what these people had did for you in the past. They called attention to these patterns that you were repeating. And now that you doing this introspection that you're doing or that you will be doing, that's when you're going to recognize this was all for my soul's growth, for my highest purpose. All right. So here's your advice. Peace. Calm your thoughts and move your awareness to a peaceful space inside your heart. Feel the ebb and flow of love, the eternal movement of the stars. Your life is forever unfolding to greater spheres of love. Relax and do not worry about anything, for all is well. You will soon enter a time of well-earned peace and tranquility. Okay, pile 3, that was your reading. Thanks for watching. This your boy Noonie, and it's Leo in the 3rd house. With the water. Boom. Pile 4. So, pile 4. What's your next level up? Oop. So you're gonna be needing to stay grounded in something. So I get. Let me look first. Let me look first. So you could be a Cancer, you could be an Aquarius, you could be an Aries, you could be a Taurus, you could be a Gemini, could be what is that? Virgo, Gemini, Aquarius, Libra. Pretty much every sign but a Pisces. That's what I'm getting. Pretty much every sign but a Pisces. That's about it. Yep. Every sign's here except for Pisces. Okay? So, there might be, we got Cancer here, so there's intuition. All right? We got the Moon. First card out, rebellious feelings. All right? So, someone may be acting out. Could be you, could be somebody else. You may even live with them. You may not. This person has something. They have something. Of course they do. No, they have stature. They have, I want to say a house, but of course most people have houses, but there's something about this house though. It's something about the luxuries of it, or the luxuries that they have, that you have. Somebody has luxuries, because this is changing the way people are seeing you. All right? This is what's coming about. There's going to be a change in the way that people feel about you. You know what I mean? The way, like, people are going to have a different level of respect from you. All right? And so there may be something, okay, so you're going to be needing, I get it. What's going to be happening is people are going to be changing their perspectives about you. They're going to be having different feelings about you, feelings that they probably never had before, because rebel means different feelings. Like it's Aquarius energy. So it's like a breakthrough, or it's energy that just kind of comes out of nowhere. It kind of just shakes you free of a rut. And that's what's happening. All right. You'll be feeling more at home with yourself, feeling more, it's really just feeling more at home with yourself, within your emotions, feeling more grounded within your feelings, but you may be acting out in another way in terms of expressing. Like you may be going through a time where you're having a bit of access, where you're having maybe more money, more abundance, more wealth. Maybe you got a new place. It's like you're going to be acting out in ways that aren't traditional. People aren't used to seeing you this way, and the way that they feel about you is going to be changing, because they're not used to feeling this way about you as well. All right, it's like they're going to have a newfound level of respect for you. All right, now this could have been people that hurt you from the past, because we got to learn from the past in reverse. And this is usually about, I don't know if it's usually about it, but the way I'm feeling is it has to do with resentment. And what it's saying is, what do you need to release? And I'm feeling like you need to release the resentment from maybe people from the past who maybe didn't see your value at that time. Because they're going to be, whatever you're doing, it could be because you got some type of, abundance now, because we have palace, which represents, hedonism, but it also represents having the finer things in life, indulging your senses. So you could be eating good, spending money on designer, spending money on cars, on a house, going on trips. You could be eating out really good. You know what I mean? You could just be doing things, maybe even if you drink, maybe drinking high priced alcohol or smoking or, whatever it is that's a luxury, you're doing it, and this is changing people's perspective of you. They're having a newfound level of respect for you. All right, that's what's going to be coming up. They're going to be respecting you. You know what I mean? They're going to see you as a pillar in the community pretty much, and they're going to want to invite you out. And what it's saying is you're going to have to let go of the resentment of what happened in the past with these people. Because maybe they didn't see you. Maybe they didn't acknowledge you before. Okay. That was in the past. You weren't as shining bright as you are now. Acknowledge that. That's what's coming next. All right. It's going to need you to stay grounded. Okay. So this could be, okay. So there's going to be a lot of good stuff that's going to come in for you. All right. And it's going to, like I said, it's going to change the way that people feel about you. It's going to change the way you feel about yourself. And it's going to change the way that you feel about maybe possessions, materialism, or something like that. Right. People are going to want to start inviting you out. And you're going to need to stay grounded. All right. Because this is maybe a newfound level of accomplishment, because what I'm looking at is the world and the magician in reverse. You're going to be going through a period in time where you're feeling like you're not quite able to create these brand new beginnings or get into a new cycle or have brand new experiences. You know what I mean? It's feeling like you're repeating the same energy. But you know what I mean? But with the magician in reverse, for me, this is also about allowing spirit to take the lead. So you might have been trying to force like, relationships, or force friendships, or force the same, behaviors over and over and over again. And it's going to be at a time when you feel like you're just not being clear with your intentions. You know what I mean? And so you're going to be working on your pinnacle, or working on your money, working on a craft, spending time, maybe working on health. You know what I mean? And instead, because it's going to be a time, like I said, what's going to be happening is you're going to be trying to manipulate old situations to produce new results. Okay? You're going to be using old situations, be trying to manipulate them. All right, using your talents and gifts in the wrong way. Magician in reverse. That's what you're gonna be doing, right? Trying to replay, replay, like trying to put these things on repeat. Old friends, old experiences, old habits, old patterns that you've already done. You're gonna be trying to do them again. But what's gonna happen is you're gonna be also in an energy of acknowledging that it's time to drop this, to let go of the burdens of the world, or let go of the burdens that you've been carrying. All right, because this world looks different from any other world. All right, this world in reverse, he wants to let go of that. He's going to let that go. It's no longer weighing him down. So you're going to be letting go of that. It's going to be an energy of you wanting to recreate old circumstances, yet at the same time wanting to let them go, and not really having a clear set intention or a clear set boundary that is set, and so what's going to happen is you're going to be acting out with your emotions. Brand new stuff is going to be coming in. People are going to be changing the way they feel about you. Something about it is going to be changing the way that you feel about it. And it could be because now you have more stability, or maybe you're more grounded. You know what I mean? But I get that it has to do with materials and you having things that people respect. So maybe you have status, maybe you have, brand new materials. Maybe you've gotten your body right, because you're going to be in a time and energy where you're working on your pinnacle. And for me, a pinnacle is, no, I'm tripping. This is not the Eight of Pentacles, but we're going to still roll with that because that's how I was feeling. But this is the Six of Pentacles. My bad. But just keep that message of the Eight of Pentacles, because you're still going to be working on something, because that's the vibe I was feeling. You're going to be working on something. All right. You could be, because, I get this Taurus energy. When I see Taurus energy, it's always about the body, anything physical. So if it's not my clothes, it's going to be my body itself. Either I'm going to be eating better, or I'm going to be working out, I'm going to be working longer hours, I'm going to be getting more money, I'm going to be buying stuff, I'm going to be more dedicated to my task at hand, I'm going to be more focused. So with the Six of Pentacles, this is charity that's going to be coming in. Other people are going to be noticing you differently and respecting you differently for what you have. So they're going to probably want to patronize you maybe, or they're going to want to give you, maybe people who thought that they were higher than you are going to change how they feel about you and recognize that you are in the same status as me. I respect you for what you're doing. Sis, bro, I didn't even know you was like me. I didn't know. That's how they're going to come off. Like, I didn't know you was up here with me. I didn't know you was like that. My bad. Like, that's how it's going to come off. And that's why it's asking you to release that. Release the resentment. You know what I mean? That was in the past. These things that happened before they recognized that you were a shining star. Because the magician with the world gives me the inclination that you're able to create You're able to create your desires. You're able to make things happen for yourself. You just may have been using your tools in the wrong places, trying to work on some situations that might have died. That's what the world in reverse is. Repeating patterns or repeating experiences that might have not been any good for you. You might have outgrown them. You know what I mean? And they were just more of a burden than anything. Because that's what I would feel like. They're more of a burden than anything. And you were just using your gifts and your tools and your talents in the wrong position. Okay. So what it's saying is figure shit out on your own. All right. You're gonna be in a time where you're trying to make it happen for yourself. You know what I mean? You might have been trying to work with other people, make things happen, and then there's gonna be a charity that comes in. All right. Somebody's gonna come in and help you. People are gonna recognize your value. That's what the Six of Pentacles means for me, is recognizing your value. You recognizing it first, and then other people recognize it when you recognize it. You know what I mean? So that's what's gonna happen. The way you feel, your feelings are first gonna change. It's going to be awkward because people aren't used to seeing you act this way or see you expressing yourself this way, because you're going to be at peace and at home with yourself. And this allows you to let out your quirks, or allows you to rebel and be authentic, because Aquarius rules authenticity. So you're going to learn to be authentic, and you may start wearing fancy clothes, or you might start having more material or having more abundance. Whatever the case is, you're going to have more abundance, and it's the abundance that people respect. All right. So the way that you see the things that you respect about people is going to change, you know what I mean? And the way that they see you is going to change, and they're going to have a different level of respect for you because you have things that they respect, you know what I mean? And so it's saying release the resentment from what they did in the past, you know what I mean? Nobody wants to hear you complain and making shit up or being upset about what happened in the past. You have strength to change the world. That's what it says. No one wants to listen to that shit. Complaining makes you weak. You have strength to change the world, so do it. And that's what I said when I seen the Magician in reverse. Like, yo, you got power to create, create whatever you want. You were just trying to create some shit from the past. Don't waste your time, sis, bro. Don't waste your time, man. They losers. Now, they're not losers, but they're not ready for you right now. You know what I mean? What's coming for you now is people of higher authority, of higher status, recognizing. People who you respected will respect you. That was it. The people who are higher or who felt like they were higher than you will respect you. That's what's coming next. And they're asking you to let go of that resentment of them people not acknowledging you or recognizing you at your time when you were lower, when you were playing victim, when you weren't, when you were just doing more complaining than you were actually getting things done. You know what I mean? And so it says squeeze. You need a big hug. So it's going to be in a time when you're just being really, really upset, maybe even harsh, maybe a bit sarcastic, maybe even a bit judgmental. You know what I mean? When you're like criticizing, you're being very critical, very hypocritical of people. You know what I mean? Like Queen of Swords, Queen of Wands. Yeah, it's temperamental. That's bitchy. That's jealous. You know what I mean? So you're in an energy when you're like jealous and like I'm not attracting the things I really want, feeling lacking confidence. You know what I mean? This is gonna be in that energy, and then someone's gonna come in with some charity. Somebody's gonna recognize your value, because that's where it's at. You're in the energy of feeling like people weren't recognizing your value, and they will. Just chill out. That's what's coming next. People gonna know. Oh, this the boss joint. Oh, she a boss bitch. Oh, this a boss dude. Oh, okay, I fuck with them. They real. All right, you know what I mean? That's the energy. And they want you to release that resentment so that these could be powerful connections that'll build you up in the world, okay? Because that's also what Descendant means for me in this card, in this deck, is about building you up in the world, meeting new connections, and the people that you respect, the values that you respect in other people, they value that in you and respect that in you. And you guys are able to build yourselves up into the world. All right, so you have anchor. So this is anchoring your, this is your root chakra. So this is you feeling aware, becoming aware of you. Becoming aware of your value, yes, all right, and staying grounded in this situation, because a lot of good opportunities are going to be coming, and you're going to need to stay grounded in this situation. Communication is going to be key. The way that you talk, the way that you communicate, and even flirting, all right. Communication is key. Is also meaning that sometimes there's some flirting here, or oh, my bad. Communication is key in this deck. It's about laughing, like you see how I just laughed it off, like laughing it off, like Don't take it so seriously. Laugh it off and just move on. Okay, yeah, y'all, you treated me weird. That was weird. Yeah, you didn't know me like that. That's cool. And laugh it off and we move on, because these are going to be great allies, all right? The way people are seeing you are changing, Now, I could be wrong in terms of allies, because they may not necessarily be the greatest allies, but this could be like, still holding on to resentment from what happened. And this may, ruin new relationships, because you're going to be in the energy of like, what happens next? Feeling like you can't attract what you really want, feeling like I can't create what I really want. And so you may be in this energy right now of like wondering like what happens next, you know what I mean? And soon it's going to come to you. Just take one step at a time. Just move, just move, just move. Release this feeling of resentment, because this is going to make you lighter, and it's going to make you more receptive All right, and it's going to make you more jovial and easier to be around. And when you're easier to be around, people are more pleasant. People are more malleable to you. People are more, and I say malleable like you be like a fire, and they be like wax. And when they get next to you, they start melting because you're gentle. You know what I mean. You're aware of yourself. You're aware of what you have to offer. You're aware of your value. You know what I mean. And you're just trusting in yourself to get your needs met. So you believe in yourself. There's a level of self-trust that's there, and people can pick that up. All right, and so you're gonna need to stay grounded, and you're gonna need to just kind of like shrug this off. Don't harp on this too long. You have great intuition, and you have heart chakra here as well. I'm seeing a lot of heart chakra, and I'm seeing a lot of third eye chakra. So there's gonna be a lot of intuition in the way that you're seeing yourself, and the way that you see the world is changing, and you're gonna become more receptive and allow these new abundances to come in and these new people to come in. Okay, so here's your advice. It says, although things are shifting so quickly, be present and know that this is a part of the greater plan. So things are shifting for you, and they're happening really fast, and you're going to need to let go of resentment really fast. Okay, and communication means that when the people start talking to you, when people start communicating you, it's best to just kind of shrug off those resentments that you had before, tee-hee ha-ha about it, and just move on. It's no need to harp on this, because this is a brand new cycle for you. That's what's coming. A brand new cycle, brand new period. People are going to start acknowledging you in ways that they never acknowledged you before. It's like it's the glow up, all right? It's the glow up, okay? They didn't acknowledge you before, but now the things that you have going on now, the level up that's coming now, is people are going to respect you for the things that you respected in other people. They're going for the integrity or for whatever it is that you have. So it has to do with abundance. So people are going to respect you for having some level of abundance, some level of stature, something, something of value, that other people respect. They're going to be loving you for it, and you're going to need to let go of those past resentments and just shrug it off and tee-ha, okay? So I repeated that a whole bunch of times because that's going to be very important, because it says stay grounded, and this is about learning from the past. So this is about staying grounded, stay aware. Do not focus on what happened in the past. Let that go. Whatever it was that they did before, do not hold the resentment. Let that go. This is a chance for you to flourish. You're going into a new cycle. So here's your advice. Rainbow. You are a jewel, even though you may not see it. Even in the darkest times, you shine eternally bright. You are surrounded by an aura of love, and a pot of gold waits beyond the horizon. All will clear soon. Trust and continue to follow your dreams. You are eternally blessed. Pile 4. That was your reading. This was a long reading, but this, you know what it felt like? It felt like when I first started and I was just doing readings, but I had way less cards. I only had like 2 oracles and one tarot deck, or maybe 2 tarot decks. And so I was doing pick a cards with like 4 cards, 5 cards on the table, and I was doing like 15-minute readings. And I was like, wow, how did I get that much out of 4 cards? Blew my mind back then. But now it felt really good to be able to do this long. So here I am. I guess we're going back to long readings again. Anyway, thank y'all for being with me on this journey. I very much value y'all. This has really been like exciting, man. Like, I don't know if y'all see it, but I be getting pumped up about this stuff. Like, even when I don't feel like doing the readings, it'd be fun doing the readings. You know what I mean? I really do enjoy this, and I'd be so thankful and grateful that I'm able to do this for you and that these be helping. You know what I mean? And I've been pretty accurate too. Shh. These are for entertainment purposes. So, yeah, there's that. If there's ever some type of dream or goal or passion that you want to go after, do that shit, man. Do it. You don't have to get it right every time. You do not. In any sense, whatever it be. Mistakes happen. We're human. So you don't have to be perfect. That can stop you a lot of times from getting things started, overthinking situations. And this may not be for you, but if you are, just want you to know that take a chance on you. You probably already doing it, but I just be wanting to say, like, yo, always take a chance on you. Yeah. Anyway, Power 4, thanks for watching. Thanks for listening to me ramble. It's your boy Noonie. I'm out.